I present to you the world's largest fish bowl. It's time to feed them. Let us feed. Yes. Yes. Yes, my pet. Eat the piggies. Eat them. Yes. Hello everybody, Sibling Power here, and today I am back with Tom the Sorcerer on this wonderful beach, and we've got this beach towel and this rather large umbrella. And today we are going to be looking at the Aquatic Abyss mod. So yeah, figured if we're gonna be looking at an ocean mod, might as well be on a beach. So yeah, how do you feel about that, Tom? You feel good about that? Yeah, I didn't let you bring your magic stuff because this is a vacation and we don't practice magic on vacations. Okay, so we're gonna go over here and just grab some stuff. Alright, so we're gonna put on armor or weapon just in case something decides to come. Okay. So now, what this mod is it's a mod created by the same man who made the or the same person, don't know if it's a man, probably a man, who made mutant creatures. So yeah, you're gonna expect something from this mod, even if it's not something right now. The mod is still quite early on in its development phase, you could say. So it's downloadable, but there really isn't as much here as he wants to add. So yeah, so the mod's not finished yet, so bear in mind it's somewhat smaller, which is good because I don't want to have to review massive mods. Okay, like I did with the Steam Power mod, and that took forever. Yeah, so what it does add here is it adds some world generation, a few new items, some mobs, and a new food source. We're going to take a look at the food source later, but first we're going to take a look at world gen. So it adds two types of world generation, a new plant called seaweed, which you just break with your fists in survival, and it will give you seaweed, which has no crafting recipe or use yet. If I hit this, yeah, it can't be used in any way. It's nothing it can be used for. So it's a decoration right now. And it also forms sea rocks made out of black stained clay, which is already in Minecraft. But it forms rocks in the sea made out of them. I don't know if we can see any from here. But yeah, so there'll be rocks made out of this stuff, and in the rocks somewhere is gonna be an ore, and this is like the rarity going up in the ore. So you'll get coal is more common, iron's a little less common, lapis is a little less common, gold is rather uncommon, and diamonds are the most uncommon. So yeah, so you get varying levels of commodity, I don't know what, of the ores. So yeah, now we're gonna move on to the new items, and there are two new items. So yeah, there are two new items here. There is the spike sword, which does 6.5, so almost a level of diamond. And this is crafted using two long billfish spikes and a stick. And the billfish spikes long billfish spikes can be crafted using three short billfish spikes. You'll get a long one. And these things drop off of new mobs which are in. So yeah, that's a sword you can get. And then there are also goggles, and the goggles are crafted using 2 glass, an iron ingot, a sugar cane, and 5 string, and you will get yourself some goggles. And the goggles, well, the spike sword. We're gonna move this up and use the spike sword because it's cool. Okay, yeah, it looks pretty cool. It's like a blue dagger. So yeah, but the goggles here, if you'll notice, if I take off my diamond helmet, I lose 1.5 bars, which means a diamond helmet protects 1.5. This is not so good. It actually protects only a half. But that's not the purpose of the goggles. It protects, because it protects the same as leather. You would imagine it has some other benefit, and it does. As soon as you are on land, it does nothing. But when you get into the water and your head goes under, you will get two effects. You will get night vision and water breathing, and it will take a small amount of durability off the goggles. So now we can swim, and we can swim forever, and we can see nice distances. So yeah, and there's one of the rocks I was telling you about. So yeah, we're going to I'm gonna need to grab a pickaxe. So let me just go into game mode here and pull out a pickaxe. Where are the pickaxes? There are tools. And see what rests within. So we're gonna go and see what's inside that rock. And there's a mob. We're gonna check that out in a minute. So yeah, actually, yeah, we're just gonna see what's in this rock real quick. Primarily because I'm interested. Okay, so we don't need to worry about ever dying from air loss. So we're just going to dig our way through this rock. It's gonna take a while because you're underwater. Okay, let's dig and see what's in this rock. Here, I'll get through the rock and I'll tell you what's in it when I get back. Alright everyone, I am back and I figured something out. The rock sometimes does not contain anything. Also, I gave myself more goggles because these things' durability goes down quickly and we don't want to run out. So yeah, those are the items, those are the goggles, and the spike sword, as I said, just does 6.5 attack damage. So yeah, you're just gonna be hitting about as hard as a diamond sword. So yeah, now we're going to, you're gonna be hitting usually 1 point less. Now we're gonna go into peaceful mobs, and it's getting dark. We don't want that. Stop. Why did I have to hit that so many times? Okay, now we're gonna go into the peaceful mobs, and we're gonna grab just enough to fill the first bar here. And what we've got here is the fish, the clownfish, the seahorse, the butterfly fish, the masked butterfly fish, and the butterfly and the raccoon butterfly fish. So okay, so we're gonna take a look at these mobs down in their natural habitats. Okay, so here we are. Here is fish, and it's a fish. And when it dies, it will drop. Oh boy. I can't catch the fish. That's an issue. Okay. I'll be right back because I feel like I need to get more of these spawn eggs. Okay, don't mind that cut. Apparently, I was recording that scene when I should not have been. And I don't know how to cut. My editing software does not allow me to cut. Yeah, it's really trash editing software, but it's free. So yeah, they're bad. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to go ahead and just ignore that whole scene and then that weird cut because I thought when I hit that button, we could come back. So yeah, you saw what happened though. So no need to explain. Okay, let's get going. So here's the fish, and the fish comes in multiple different colors, and when you kill these fish, they drop, well, fish. So yeah, that's not really a surprise. Also, this thing apparently breaks blocks. It's not supposed to. It's a sword. Anyway, but yeah, the fish, they drop fish, and they come in multiple different colors. Oh, don't spoil things. Okay. Don't mind that. That's a spoiler. Next thing we have here is the clownfish, and the clownfish, it looks like Nemo, and the clownfish, it drops clownfish. So yeah, clownfish. And also we have got seahorse, and the seahorse is very special. It doesn't drop anything. Let's kill it, and it also comes in multiple different colors, and apparently it flies away from you. But yeah, so the seahorse can actually be tamed and ridden like the normal horse. If we just go ahead and spawn a seahorse and right click to get onto it. Seahorse, I need to ride you. Okay, give up. Die, die. Okay. Seahorse is bugged. I can't ride it. Okay. So yeah, don't try to ride the seahorse. It's all bugged. And as you can see, the seahorse comes in many different colors. Usually green, but darker green, and blue, and pink, and purple. So yeah, it comes in a lot of different colors. Next we have the butterfly fish, which is how you get the new food. And the butterfly fish drops butterfly fish. And then we have another version called the masked butterfly fish, and it's just yellow with like a little raccoon mask on. Then we have the raccoon butterfly fish, which is even more of a raccoon mask. So yeah, they all drop butterfly fish. Yeah, we butterfly fish. So yeah, and if we want to see what that butterfly fish does, raw butterfly fish heals 2 points or 1 drumstick, and cooked butterfly fish heals 6 points or 3 drumsticks. So yeah, so this is a pretty good food source. If you can find butterfly fish. Okay, so we're gonna take these mobs and put them down here. To show that they have been completed. And then we're gonna grab the last of them. So yeah, so now we're gonna move on to another butterfly fish, because why not? You get out of here. I don't want you here. Don't ignore it. Ignore the swordfish. I'll tell you what the swordfish is in a little bit. Oh, there's where you get those. So yeah. So now we're gonna look at the spot fin butterfly fish, and that's another butterfly fish. All these butterfly fish. And then we're gonna look at the banner fish, which is actually, guess what? Another butterfly fish. It just has different fins. So yeah, another butterfly fish. And now we have the fairy basslet, which is like a fish except it's 2 colors, and it drops fish. And now we have the black cap basslet, which, as you can see, has a black cap. So and they drop fish. So yeah, so everything in this mod drops some kind of fish, except for the hostile mobs. So yeah, we're gonna just take these and throw them in here. Okay. No, we don't need these. Okay, so yeah, so that's all the fish we got, and that's a lot of fish. But now we are gonna be moving on to the hostile mobs, and there are 2 in here. There's the sailfish and the swordfish. Now, for this one, I'm going to go down there, and I'm going to spawn it in, then I'm going to go into game mode. So first we're going to look at the swordfish, which is actually the tougher of the 2. Shoot. We needed to do this in a confined space, didn't we? But anyway, so let's go ahead and go into game mode S here, and spawn in. First we'll spawn in the weaker of the 2, the sailfish. And if we just punch it here, it will begin attacking us. So yeah, it doesn't like to be punched. Ow. It hurts a lot, and it drops short billfish spikes. So yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to heal and then be right back with the swordfish. Alright guys, I'm healed up and ready for the next combat, which will be with the swordfish. So now we're going to place that down. This thing's tougher and bigger, so let's smack this. Ow. Okay, not a good... Okay, yeah. Don't attack a swordfish with no armor. Oh boy. I'm gonna need to find the beach. I'll be right back. Alright everyone, I am back, and I got back to the beach, and now we are going to go down here, and oh boy. Well, this is why I gave myself extra goggles. We're just going to go ahead and put these goggles on, and now we're gonna go get our stuff back, because that thing is a jerk. Okay, so yeah, don't attack a swordfish with no armor. That's not a good idea to do. Okay, so we're just gonna grab another swordfish egg, swordfish, and we're just gonna kill it straight up to see what it drops. Now that we know it's really tough. So, oh boy, that thing's just swimming right off. Okay, let's kill it. Kill it. Kill it. It's real strong. Okay, it drops fish, and I believe sometimes. It can drop the long billfish spikes. So yeah, those are pretty much your key to getting your, those things are the key to getting your, sword. And you also want to kill the sailfish as well. So, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and pop this in. And now for the next mob, I will not attack this without diamond armor. We're just gonna grab the lower parts. Now for this next mob, we're gonna want the diamond armor, we're gonna want a sword, we're gonna want a lot of stuff. We're gonna put the tools over here, and we're gonna want some extra goggles. Cause yeah, this mob is rather tough, and let's set that time back. Okay, so yeah. We're gonna now go on to hostile mobs, and we're gonna look at the last mob, which is the serpent. And this is like a miniature boss added in by this mob. Okay, so first we're gonna kill the serpent, then I'm gonna show, first we're gonna kill it, then I'm gonna show some special features of it. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and set our game mode, and we're gonna kill this serpent. So yeah, let's go. We're gonna use the spike sword, let's go. Okay, so yeah, so this is a serpent. It swims around, it does all sorts of crazy stuff. Ow, and it charges at you real quickly. Let's use a diamond sword. I give up on that spike sword. Okay, so yeah, it swims at you really fast and it hurts, even in diamond armor. Let's just go and wait for it to come back at us. Come back at us, serpent. Come back here. So yeah, that's pretty much the key to killing it, is to let it swim at you and then smack it. And at the moment it drops nothing. Apparently this water has gone weird. Okay, yeah. So at the moment it does nothing. Drops nothing. So yeah. So they've got the attack down. They need to make it drop something. And now we're going to go ahead and look at the next thing with the serpent. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab another spawn serpent egg, and this time we're gonna grab some piggies. And there's a really cool feature with the serpent. So if I just keep these goggles on and I dive here and I spawn the serpent, apparently there's an ink sac on the ground, and I spawn the serpent and I spawn some piggies up on top. So there's an interesting thing with the serpent, if the serpent would comply. Seems that the serpent has swam away. Okay, so let's just spawn the serpent up, right down here. Spawn serpent. Okay, please comply with me. So yeah, the serpent seems to be, so the serpent will swim up and it will actually eat things. Like the pig didn't drop anything, the pig just disappeared, and it'll eat the pigs, and it does all these cool little fin maneuvers. So yeah, this mod also uses, oh boy, you are violent. But yeah, so yeah, this so yeah, guys. Oh, this could be like your pet. If you just kept this thing in there, you could feed it with the fish. You could pretend this is your pet. Yeah. So, yeah. This has been the Aquatic Abyss mod. Hope you enjoyed this mod showcase, and check the description for mod download link. And I guess I will see everyone in the next video. A goodbye, everyone.